Hello, everybody.
Hi, guys.
I'm Danny Tippett, and this is my husband, David Tippett. And we have some really exciting, big news to share with you guys about what our next adventure as a couple is. So we're really excited to talk about this. For those of you that don't know, we got married in August of 2017. And you know, so we've been married for, how many months is that? 9 months now?
Yeah, about 9 months.
I don't know. And so we've been married for a while, but this whole time that we've been married, we've both been in school. We have been super busy, and we haven't really been able to enjoy married life as a couple, really, as a regular married life. So we just graduated from college, both of us. David has a few more classes to take, sorry. But we're pretty much done for the most part. And so we can't sit still for too long. So we are on to our next adventure, which David is going to tell you about in like 2 seconds. But I just want to let you all know that we will be answering questions at the end. So go ahead, and I'm sure you're going to have questions about this because it's a little bit crazy. But go ahead and comment your questions, and we will definitely answer them at the end. So,
without further ado, Danny and I are...
Wait! I feel like this is not suspenseful at all. Look how white I am. Hold on.
I know. No, all right, there
That's
we go.
so much better.
That is very good. So, Danny and I have decided that... Is this more suspenseful? Does this work? We are going to be buying a school bus, converting it into a house on wheels, and traveling the country for a year.
Like what? Right?
Good times. Woo! House on wheels.
A tiny house. It's going to be a tiny house, and we are going to travel.
Yeah. And there were a lot of things that led up to this, and Danny's going to talk about a little bit of what made us think that we're going to do this, because it is it's really nuts.
Yeah, so like why in the world would we do something like this? Like that is crazy, right? Well, we've actually had a ton of confirmation from God about this, which has totally made us believe that this is something that we are supposed to do. And the first thing that happened was crazy. We had come up with the idea, we were talking about it for a day or two, and that night we were reading our daily devotional, and in it said, the first line of the devotional was, dang it, I always forget the exact words. It was, my husband and I decided to sell all of our things and travel for a year. We were like, whoa.
That was a little bit direct.
What? Like, so direct. And we had just started talking about it. It was totally insane. So that was the first thing. There's been so much more confirmation since then. Including we were planning on buying a house, and we were totally set on it. We were like, this is the perfect timing. We've got the money saved up. This is perfect. Let's buy a house. And every single door to buying a house was completely closed. And that's a way that God speaks to us and tells us, this is not really right for you guys at this time. So we didn't buy a house. I was kind of bummed, and he was just going with the flow. Well, but you were still
I was
like,
committed
okay
to a couple
with it.
houses, you know. So,
yeah, so, but that happened. So, like, why in the world would we not be able to buy a house? We have the money saved up. We thought it was a great time. Our lease was ending on our apartment, and that didn't happen. So, and then another thing that I want to bring up is that this idea was my idea.
Believe it or not.
And if you don't know me super well, I am not spontaneous. I like everything to be planned to a T. I don't like being in small spaces. What else?
Not a huge fan of like going hikes. Yeah.
But I don't like traveling. Like, I actually really do not like traveling at all. And it's not the adventure part of it. It's more the getting there. Like, I'm not good at sitting in the car. So it's just crazy that I would come up with an idea like this. And I know it was not me. It was totally the Lord. Like, 100%, because that would not come from me.
Yeah, it was really strange. And another kind of big thing that played into all of this is we are going to be able to kind of meet a bunch of really cool goals through this. So
so like, why are we doing this?
Right.
What are our goals
Right.
for doing this?
Right, because it's not necessarily just something we randomly came up with, like, hey, let's buy a bus and travel the country. No,
we are logical people.
We're a little bit logical. So we had a couple goals in mind. Kind of the first of which was spend some more time together. So Danny and I, like she mentioned, have been doing school, full-time work, and just like I've hardly seen Danny, and it's just a shame with how little time we've gotten to spend with one another. So one of kind of the big things we're getting out of this is being able to spend more time together. Mm-hmm. Another big thing is going to be just spending time traveling the country, experiencing God through nature. Danny and I both actually, when we were going through our marriage counseling, found out that we both like to experience God through nature. So what better way than to drop all of our stuff and go live
Go
in
outside.
nature? Yeah. So that was another big thing. And like Danny says, when... Oh, hold on. I'm gonna botch your quote.
I think I know exactly
go
what
ahead.
you were gonna say.
Go
Are you
ahead.
gonna say that? Yeah, we're gonna be living in a tiny house. For those of you guys that are just joining now, we are going to be getting a school bus and convert it into a tiny house and travel the world. So that's what we're doing. But what I like to say is that sure, our house is going to be tiny. We're going to be living in a tiny space, but the world is our backyard. So that's really a cool way to look at it.
Yeah, and another thing is we just hope to minister to people through kind of our experiences. One of the really interesting things that we've noticed is a lot of what we do in life, it's money driven. Like, got to have a good house, good job, got to get newest car, got to get all of these things. It's all driven by money, and we kind of want to show people that you don't have to be driven by money. You can just experience life without having to be obsessed with getting the next bigger thing, the next bigger house, the next 12 children, or I don't know. Speaking of money, though, go.
No, that's not what we're talking. Oh, we are talking about that next. Whoops. I was gonna add something to that.
By all means.
Oh, we are going to be able to have the ability to minister to others, not only with the people that we meet along the way, but we're also going to be vlogging and blogging along the way so that you all can come along on our journey with us. So that's going to be a really fun thing to do. So the next topic, I know everybody's asking, like, or thinking, what are you guys going to do for money? Like, you need some money. What are you going to do for work? So if you don't know already, I am a beauty guide with Lime Life by Alcone, which is a professional makeup and natural skincare company, and I am loving it. I have my own business, and I can work from anywhere. I can work from my phone, and so I'll have the ability to do that while we're on the road, no matter where we are. And I know that we can have total financial freedom through me doing that. I've seen so many women on my team be able to quit their jobs and stay at home with their kids, so I'm really excited for that. So my business is going to continue growing, and I will continue working with that, and I'm really passionate about it because I'm passionate about helping women feel confident in their own skin, and that's what I'm able to do on a daily basis. So that's really fun for me. But in addition to that, I will be doing some freelance writing. So I'll be able to kind of make my own schedule with that. I really enjoy writing, and I'm also going to be working on our blog and our vlogs. We're going to be doing that together.
Right.
So that's another thing that we'll do. And then David is going to be a freelance software developer. So
yeah, so kind of what I'm looking at is just helping companies build out their websites, add additional components, do something called SEO. Danny and I will probably tag team this, where we kind of help companies to improve their search rank results. So when you go online, you want to be able to be the first thing people find when they Google something similar to what you're doing. So that's one thing, and it's really nice because to be a software engineer, you don't really need to be anywhere. You can just work kind of from your computer, and you're just developing code. So there is a little bit of customer interaction that might need me to be there, but at the same time, you know, we could drive there, you know, so we would be doing that anyway, so. Yeah.
Right. So we're really excited to have that kind of freedom and, you know, be able to work on our own schedule.
Yeah. And kind of next we want to talk about what this looks like for us. So we are not jumping the bus tomorrow. Like, we are still in the process of buying our bus. We went and saw one today, which I believe that's up on YouTube or will be up by the end.
No, not up yet. It's not up until we buy it.
That's not up yet. That's true. We're still in the process of buying our bus. We're probably looking at between 6 and 9 months to convert our bus into an RV. It's a really long process, super involved. You gotta like frame it, do water, plumbing, electrical stuff, all sorts of magic stuff that is gonna make our bus awesome, but also is gonna take a lot of time. So we're still working full time like we are now, and I'm still taking my classes. So that's kind of our plan as far as that goes. So we'll probably be looking at launching in December to February maybe of next year. So that was that. That's all me. Okay, I can talk about this. And then as far as traveling is concerned, we're just looking to hit up a whole bunch of places. So we're going to be kind of meandering around the country, going back and forth, trying to hit kind of states, parks, you know, things we want to do, things we want to see, things that you guys potentially recommend. By the way, if you know anywhere great to go, please recommend it, because we're looking for all sorts of cool things to do. So we'll probably be staying in any one place about a week and trying as much as we can to live off the grid as well. So not being hooked up into like an RV park, because that's
we're gonna have solar panels, so we'll be all solar, propane stove, that kind of thing. So we won't have to be hooked up at all times.
Right. It's called boondocking, for those of you who want to know. Cause I
really?
Yeah, it's called boondock. Well, going without like being attached.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, the more you know. So yeah, that was kind of our plans for travel as far as that's concerned.
And we, like David mentioned earlier, it's going to take a while for the bus to, like, for us to build it and convert it into our tiny house and to be ready to leave. So we are hoping to be able to leave right after Christmas time is kind of our goal, but, you know, you never know what's going to happen. So we want to be with family here for Christmas, and then after that we're kind of, if it's ready, we'll be ready to go.
Exactly.
So, let's see. Okay, so David has always had this dream of building a tiny house. He used to be an architecture major.
Yeah,
I don't know how you say that.
Architect major. Just
okay.
Simple, yeah.
That.
I want to be an architect.
And he decided not to go that route just because of things. We don't need to get into that. But anyway, he's always had a passion for that kind of thing, and he's always wanted to build a tiny house. We're also going to get to practice minimalism, having less things, which is really cool. I like that. That makes both of us like that.
Yeah, we both do.
So we really want to show others what's important, because in our culture we're taught that what's most important is, you know, money and things and your job and that kind of thing. And really, when you think about it, that's not what's most important. You need to enjoy the little things and, you know, enjoy each other, live with intention, live with purpose. And we believe that we want to live with the purpose of serving God and serving others. So that's what we are going to be doing. Also trusting God with every single day, every single detail, every single, you know, journey and decision that we make. We're going to have to trust God, because we're not really going to know the next place that we're going to park or the next place that we're going to go. We're not going to have a super detailed plan, but, you know, that's going to kind of test our faith, but it's going to be really, really cool. So we want you guys to be there with us. You ready?
Yeah.
So we created a YouTube channel. It's called Tippy Trips. We'll link it below so that you can go straight to it. But we've already started vlogging on our YouTube channel. So a couple weeks ago, I don't even know when this was, a couple weeks ago, we decided to go camping in this converted camper. So it was super similar to what the Skoolie, that's what it's called.
Life.
The Skoolie life will be like. So we wanted to kind of test the waters out and see how that would be. And so go check that out so you can see our first vlog, and we will be posting updates about our journey on YouTube. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel, and you will get notifications when we post new videos, and we're gonna take you guys through every step of the way. We also have a blog called tippytrips.com. It's just Tippy trips, so trips.com, and that is where we have, you know, written a blog posts, and you can also check that out if you're more of a reader, or if you want more information about why we're doing this. I you know, wrote out all of the details, all of our goals, our mission, everything like that on there. So if you want some more information, go ahead and check that out
as well. Yeah, also you're getting the abbreviated version here. We're covering a lot of conversation and decision making that we've written out, or Danny's written out really well. So if you do want to hear more about us or why, you know, please check out our blog.
Check out our blog. So again, our YouTube channel is Tippy Trips. I will link it below here so that you can get to that easily. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you get those notifications and you can see all of our vlogs. And then also go check out our blog at tippytrips.com.
Yeah.
And I hope that you guys will follow along on our journey. So let's see, if you guys have any questions, you can comment below. I know that a lot of people might have questions about this. Yes, it's so exciting.
Let's see. Oh, also, we are totally trying to visit people, friends, family along the way. That was one of the questions. So if you guys want to see us or hang out, let us know, and we'll try and get you into our trip somewhere. So
yes, we will definitely be visiting people, friends and family. We're really excited to go visit, because we've been kind of bound at home because we've had so much work, and we've been so busy with work and school and all the things of married life and whatever. So we're really excited to be able to take our work with us and take our house with us. So that's going to be really exciting. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining, and like I said, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we will be seeing you guys soon.
Yeah, take it easy.
Bye.
Bye.